Turn it up.
Trump's visit a scene. They flew the balloons, left their tiny rooms, prove that they all lose. You gotta appreciate going for the high note for you.
Now you know.
Gathered by the tens, bounced out of their playpens. When it's done and said, they will still see red. Trump is in their heads.
Okay, now you know it can't be civilized. Anyways, guys, trust me about that. That's Trump gets in their heads. That's my radio show on the Blaze Radio Network, and pays to be nice to people, whatever happens. So who knows? Get civilized about this one. But anyways, welcome to my political life video blog. We just heard that song, my parody. It's LH Music Time parody. Trump gets in their heads. So it sounded perfect. So trust me, I will post this on my websites later on tonight. If it kills me, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, oh boy. Speaking of Trump gets in their heads. Get this from theblaze.com yesterday. Not yesterday, last Monday. Because Piers Morgan is blasting Meghan Markle. Yeah, you know her. She's an actress. She's the star of, you guessed it, USA Network's Suits. And that's why she's going MIA during, yes. What does MIA stands for? That's why missing in action during Trump's state visit. Shameful. Whoa. Everybody's not happy, even though it's all about. Anyways, Piers Morgan, former CNN, yeah. Now he's hosting Good Morning Britain on this London TV station, ITV. That's why Morgan blasted. Yeah, and he's also editor-in-chief of the Daily Mail. Whoa, you might say that, as far as we're concerned. Anyways, that's why he blasted Meghan Markle for not making the appearance during President Trump's visit, state visit. And that is why Trump is visiting, the UK. And that's why he tried to commemorate the 75th anniversary of D-Day. And you can read more about the visit here at the liberal newspaper. Yes, New York Times. And this is so dumb and stupid. Why is New York Times trying to publish this for a change? I have no clue whatsoever. Anyways, as I said on my radio show last Wednesday, because everything else about the, UK protesters try to get ready to trash Trump like that, except the milkshake does. So who knows could be civilized about this one. But back to this. I need to know what did Piers Morgan says on this one. Well, guess what? According to the Daily Mail, if I might ask, Morgan said that it was highly inappropriate for Markle. And that's why she's Markle, She's an American-born entertainer. Try to marry Prince Harry back in 2018, and that's why she avoided Trump during the state visit. I cannot believe my eyes and ears. Here's what Piers Morgan just wrote it. You know what I'm talking about. Where was Meghan Markle? Yeah, should we say in Shakespeare, to be or not? Says to be or not to be. That is the question. Well, who knows? Can be civilized about this one. That's the question nobody sees that way, and everybody wants to ask after President Trump's week-long state visit to the UK. Now, here's my observation for you. If you know what I'm talking about, for instance, listen to this from Piers Morgan. She's the only American in the British royal family and the leader of her country, where was here in her adopted country as a guest of Her Majesty the Queen. And then he continued. So here's your worst nightmare. You don't want to know. Yet virtually every other senior royal, including her husband Prince Harry, was seen on this parade to welcome President Trump. Guess what? There was no sign at all of the Duchess of Sussex. So what's the Duchess of Sussex? I have no clue whatsoever. Well, who knows? It was lies. Now, Piers Morgan went on to point out that Markle, who gave her first child, gave birth to her first child in, you guessed it, May 2019, and it purportedly remain at her home, Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. Should we say Windsor or what? Windsor, yes. And of course, that she opted to remain her home with the couple's child. Oh really, huh? Well, guess what? The moment that Trump has gone, and she has suddenly popped up at the trooping of the color in an open-top carriage, and looking in radiant good health, and with a permanent beaming grin. Oh well, he continued. Now listen to this, quote this. Call me suspicious, but I don't think her absence from Trump's visit had anything to do with her baby. Mama. Yeah. Everything to do with her dislike of the president. So that's why Meghan is trying to doesn't like the president at all. Oh, really? Well, guess what, Markle? Guess what, Meghan Markle? Since you call an actress a so-called entertainer, why don't you just get over it? This is what the commentator just added to this. It calls it unacceptable and not part of the deal. Oh, so this is what happens. So he continues with this one. Listen to this, my friends. Royal events don't get a lot bigger than a state visit by the President of the United States and pointed out that you guessed it, there was only 3 U.S. presidents to embark on a state visit, including former President George W. Bush, and then President Barack Hussein Obama. Oh, hello. Now, what comes next on the list of things? Uh-huh. You guessed it, Trump. And this was a very big deal for the royals and for the president. That was a good thing. And you know what comes next on the list of things? We know. All know why she did it. She hates Trump with a huge passion. Oh, hello. And views on him, as she once said it on television. Yeah. So divisive. You guessed it. Misogynist. What? Misogynist. Oh, what? Misogynist? No. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong, Miss Markle. Because Piers went on trashing you. Piers Morgan is trashing you first. It goes on like this. My firm guess is that she deliberated snub Trump because of, she was absolutely terrified of being photographed with him and looking like she may be enjoying herself with his company, rather clubbing him on a... Who the hell do you think you are, Miss Markle? The Flintstones? Fred and Wilma? Yeah, I know. With a giant hammer. Okay, but instead, Marco just wrote... No, Morgan just wrote that Marco wasn't... You wasn't just not having fun. You're giving the metaphorical bird to Trump. Trump, do you? But you gave it to the Queen. You know, you're just too stupid to know it, haven't you? So why can't you just pick somebody your own size, Megan? Because you are the one trying to trash Trump like this. Not anymore. Because Piers Morgan trashes you first. Seriously. Trashes you. Oh, who's on first? Nah, I know. Then he concluded this. Such famous as you know what I'm talking about. But you know the more of my political video blog story with a simple conclusion from Piers Morgan? And it says right back in your face, Megan, that you are the only one, as the only Americans among the royals like you, marrying to Prince Harry, and you try to be so stubborn about this. But guess what? You should have been. You have been there greeting the president and his family on the behalf of, your fellow Americans. And by the way, by staying at home, turning it up upside down, all bright and cheerful for the moment that Trump just left. Trump just left. As far as we're concerned about the whole scenario of this one. And you know what that means. And now you know the rest of the story. But he countered this. You displayed a woeful, selfish disregard of this royal duty. You see, Megan, you're wrong. Piers Morgan is right. Piers Morgan is right. You're gone, Megan. Piers Morgan, thank you for standing up and telling the truth. In other words, Now you know the rest of the story. And that's my political life video blog story. And I'm sticking to it. Anyways, we'll be right back with more with hashtag Omaha Choirs. Only on Facebook Watch at Resurrection at 30th Belvedere. Right of these foreign sponsors. Stay with us.